What's up, Cola? What's up? It is coming down outside. Trying to get this on my other phone so I can read stuff on there. I'm having a bit of an issue. Just about there. Can you hear the rain? I'm sure you can. Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I know there's quite a few people live right now. If I wait for that, I will never get to go. I'm trying to talk louder than I normally do because I know it's loud, the rain. It always sounds way worse than it is in here, but it sounds pretty bad. It's probably coming down good right now. So, I worked on these two a little bit earlier. I got this one. This is the one I was doing with my GoPro. And I got it all sanded up to 180. Ready to work on some handles. And then I got the flats on this one sanded to 180, and then I got done and went inside for a while. But of course we're coming back to this one. So I got this almost done with 180 yesterday. It's done enough that I'm gonna stop on this side until I'm ready to glue the handle and do the final finish. So I'm just gonna sand this side right now and hopefully get that done, and then that's probably all I'll do today on this one. And then tomorrow I will get back to these handles and start working on some drilling the holes for them and cutting them roughly to size, and then I will finish the front edges of them and just get them ready to glue. And once they're ready to glue, I'll do my final finish. More hand sanding. So, I know it's getting a little repetitive. I keep explaining the same things over and over. But that's what I'm doing. So, we got 23 people in here. Well, we did for a split second. It said there was 23 people in here. Lurkers matter. Get this thing clamped down here. I'll move the camera so you can see what I'm doing here in just a second. The dog is right behind me. That's a little easier if I put the camera in from this side. I'm trying. Yeah, that's probably easier. What's up, Huckleberry? Yeah. Good to see you. Just saying, I know there's other people lives going on, and if I wait for that, I won't ever get to go. Oh, double dipping, yeah. Let me make sure I'm on there. Hey, come here. You don't need to be under there. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. All right. More 180 grit sandpaper. Story of the day. This is the hardest part. Once I go from 180 to 320, it's a lot easier than getting these grinder marks done. And I did grab the Windex today, so I don't have to use the oil. My dog is just going to awkwardly stand there, try to make me anxious or something. I don't know what the deal is with that. Hope everyone's doing good today. I don't know if I seen Imir earlier, but I did see Matt. I was going to try to go earlier. I was talking about that yesterday, but I didn't. It didn't happen. It does seem right around 4 or 5 is a good time to go, but I don't know. Not a good time for me, I guess. Most days. This is all I've been doing today is hand sanding the 180. The rain's so loud, I don't even need music. Yeah, I was going to tell you that, but I didn't know. I didn't think you were able to trickle dip. I'm using I got the leather side and then just straight hard brass side. I'm using the brass side right now. I'll switch to the leather one here in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I noticed right when I was getting started, and I was trying to pull up the chat, but that was on. I'm kind of excited to get this hand sanded done on this one and get started on the handles. And, hopefully, probably get the handle ready to glue, and then I'll be back to hand sanding again. But it will be, like I said, once you get these grinder scratches out, it gets a lot easier. It's still the same old thing, but once I glue the handle on, it's just a little bit of shaping and it'll be done. Sharpen it. I mean, it's a kitchen knife, so I don't really know. It doesn't really need like a sheath. I've been thinking if there's something I could use to like put it in when it's not in use, or something I could make, but I haven't really got any great ideas yet. I definitely don't need, I mean, leather would be not a good idea. It's going to get wet and gross, and I don't need Kydex. I don't know, some way to store it. I don't know, it might not just, I don't know, I don't have a good idea for that right now. That's what I'm getting at. There's 12 people in here. Thank y'all for coming in. Just sanding out grinder marks. I mean, well, which one's on the TV? That's the real winner. Baby girl, go lay down. We're not going to be out here that long. Go lay down. Nala, go lay down. My dog is all up in the mess. Come here. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Lay down. Let me work. Dog's trying to get my attention. Let's see. Yeah, look at the camera. Nope. What's up, Redneck Prepper? Good to see you, man. It's been a little while. I am working on this kitchen knife here. I'm just sanding out my grinder marks from doing my bevels. Got some 180 and a piece of 1-inch wide brass bar and some elbow grease. I already sanded the grinder marks out of the other side. I've done this whole night on live streams over the last week. It's raining here, right here. The metal roof on the building is a little bit loud. No, so I already grinded the bevels. I don't know if you can see right here, my grinder, my belt grinder. I already grinded the bevels and shaped it all and did all that. Drilled the holes and hardened it. It's heat treated already. I'm just sanding grinder marks out now. Get a nicer finish. I'm gonna sand it. I might already say. I know I already did say it, but I don't know if I said it since you got here. I'm gonna sand it to 180. Get my grinder marks out, and then I will stop. And I'm gonna get my handles ready to fit, or all fit up and ready to glue. And then once the handles are ready to glue on, I will go back to hand sanding up to my final finish, which I think is going to be somewhere around 600 or 800. What's up, rural prepper? Yes, it's still raining. It's actually raining again. And what's up, Brian Lloyd? Good to see you. And this is all I've been doing all day. Just stroking it. Yeah. Nah, I mean, it rains here a lot. Yeah, I get it. I was just saying I don't even really need music. Got the rain going. I mean, I'd have to make it so loud anyway, but the rain does give me something to listen to. This knife is so much bigger than these other ones I sanded today. A lot of sanding. Yeah, everyone's live, huh? I'm gonna have to put someone on the other TV. one more on the hard side of the sanding block, and then I'm going to go to the leather side. A little easier, kind of cheats it a little bit. Maybe two more. I'll work out here on the very end on the tip, and then I'm going to get in here in the back corner. Uh-oh. Which toy? The rope toy, I'm guessing. I don't imagine he can even pick up the ball. It's bigger than he is. Man, she will not be happy. Maybe that's why she's all up my butt. She knows. She gonna come inside and be like, "You touched my drum set? Who touched my drum set?" Yep. I've got 45 people in here. Y'all could hit that like button. Yeah, I kind of like having, now that I got this tripod for Christmas, I got one that I can hold the camera with and one that I can hold my old phone with and I can read comments. It works out pretty good. The one holding my old phone is duct taped together. Oh yeah, 58 now. It fluctuates a lot on these vertical screens, I noticed. We go from 30 to 10. Anyone just happen to be scrolling through, I'm just hand sanding this knife I'm making and get the grinder marks out and give it a nice finish and get ready to glue handles on it. Yes, this is the kitchen knife. It's going to have black micarta handles with pink G10 liners. Yep, the new salad knife. Hopefully it lives up to all its hype. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I know it's almost over. Probably a short week again with the holiday. I don't know what day is New Year's. Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. The Windex kind of helps keep the sandpaper from clogging up so bad. It also helps kind of give a little bit of a nicer finish. No, it's not 440. Bill, I'm pretty sure you were in here the other day. It is, I'm not positive on what the metal is. It's either 80 CRV2 or 1095. I don't know for sure because I didn't write it down on the piece of metal when I cut the tag off a year ago to make a different knife. But I do know it's one of those two. It's not 440. 440 is kind of on my radar because I've never done stainless. But I do have a heat treating oven, so I could. So 440 is kind of on my radar of knives that I want to try. But I do like the carbon steels. I mean, there's something about the way they get that little gray color to them. If you keep them from rusting, but let them kind of age a little, they get that nice gray. Oh, dang. Well, right on. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I do appreciate it. I know it's kind of loud. It's raining out there. You trying to say hi? You trying to say hi? I think they see you. Yeah. She wants to make sure she gets seen. The Windex really does work a lot better than when yesterday I was using the 3-in-1 oil, and it works good, but it's messy. It doesn't work as good, and it's messy, and it gets all over your hands, and then I could smell 3-in-1 oil the rest of the day. Yeah, thank you, Brian. Smell little baby girl. Hey, can you look up here? Yeah. She's making sure I get all them sand scratches out of there. not sure what that says, but welcome. Yeah, my little supervisor. I think she's kind of tired of being out here today. We've been out here a couple different times. I need to get her. I need to get her a better dog bed out here. Really, I got like a floor mat, like a one of them ones you would put in front of your door. It's really not even big enough, and she doesn't really lay on it. If I got her a nice bed, she probably wouldn't lay on that most of the time either. But you know, that's how dogs are. You get them a nice bed, and they go lay on the tile floor. I wish it would do the, you know, when you see comments on a YouTube video, you can hit the Google Translate. I wish it would do that on the live streams. I would be interested to know what people are saying, even if they're just, even if they're trolling me. What's up, Ghetto? Thank you. This is that kitchen knife I've been working on. Same one. I was looking today. I don't know if today's the 6th day I did it or it might even be the 7th. But it's been close to a week. I've been working on it for an hour or two every night. Nice. Sounds like the rain's slowing down at least a little bit. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, man. It's weird. Sometimes there's just people. Sometimes there's nobody watching. I went live earlier. I have 5 people was the top. Alright, I'm going to switch over to the side with the little piece of leather. Give a little bit of forgiveness in there. Kind of goes into all the little valleys and stuff easier. Y'all feel free to hit that like button on your way through here. Don't cost you nothing. Or the dislike button. Yeah, sub up too. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking. Can't hear a word they're saying. Yeah, I have. Not on knives, but I've definitely used them little 3M Scotch-Brite discs. I do have. Here, let me grab them. I'll show you. I got some Scotch-Brite belts for my belt sander. And I'm about to knock this thing over. They're actually not Scotch-Brite. They're Red Label abrasives. They're a generic brand, but or, I don't know about generic, but not 3M. So they're 1 by 30 inch Scotch-Brite belts, and they give a nice finish, but it's not. It's just not the same as a hand sanded finish. Nala, get out of there! Come on, come on, not under the table. Come on. Oh my God, she's gonna get right where I can't reach her. Come on, not under the table. But yeah, I've also used the little wheels. I used to use those in the auto body shop. Little roll-lock discs. But nothing gives you a finish like a hand sanded finish. And those don't, they're not as, this is going to be a 6, probably an 800 finish, and they're not that fine. I want to give it some, the finer you finish it, the better it will be at not rusting right away. Which is going to be an issue because it's a kitchen knife. And then I'm hoping it'll help keep stuff from sticking to it too much, to food and stuff. I don't know. I've only made 2 or 3 kitchen knives. I know I made, I think 3. I made 2 and they both went to my brother. Alright, so 28 minutes. I probably won't be here much longer than 28 minutes. I don't know. I got 200 people in here. I might just have to wait to come eat. But we'll see. It'll probably calm down by then. I'm trying to get more consistent at doing my live streams and giving myself this goal of at least doing one every day until I get this knife done. You're too great. But after this one's done, I'll keep going. I'll find something else to go live with every day. I was trying with the leather stuff, but I kind of ran out of leather projects to work on, so I had to come out here, and I could probably totally be doing this hand sanding in the house like I did the leather stuff. But it does kind of make a mess, and I have to take a bunch of stuff in there to do it. Thank you, Brian. I know people do. I mean, I watch stuff like this, so you'll shoot your eye out, kid. One of the best Christmas movies ever. The name McLean Stephen 55. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I actually I'm not going to grab it. You'll just have to take my word for it. But I've got a leather, a 1" by 30" leather belt for my belt sander also, for stropping edges. So you put a little compound on it and run it slow on that same sander. And you do have to be careful because not on this belt sander, but on my Harbor Freight one that didn't have variable speed, I did catch the edge of a knife once and it went flying. It didn't hurt me or nothing, but it could have. Caught the edge of the knife, sent the knife flying, cut the belt in half. Now this one here is it's a, what's the word here? It's not a fixed speed. I can run it slow, and I can also run it in both directions. I can run it in reverse if I want. So it kind of helps with that, but yeah, they got leather stropping belts for the belt grinders too. One thing when I get these knives done, one thing I might do for a future live stream and not too long is these other two I'm working on that I've been showing a little bit here and there. I might do a sheath for one or both of them live. A little bit different than the sheath I did last time. Yeah, you still haven't seen it yet, man. You gotta watch that. No, I am not sharpening the blade at all. I'm not, the blade it's still pretty thick down there. It's not even gonna cut you. This is aluminum oxide, I'm sure. I don't know. It's 3M 180 gold. On my belt sander, the orange belts I use on my belt sander are ceramic. But I'm sure this is aluminum oxide. This is stuff I used to use in the body shop. You use it for your sanding blocks, and it's got the adhesive on it, which is why I get it, because it's nice and easy to use. Yeah, so this isn't actually going down to a zero edge here. There's still a pretty thick edge, and when it comes time to sharpen, I will put a secondary bevel on there that'll go down to a zero edge. Had a router bit break off on me while building the cabinet. Yeah, routers are pretty dangerous, or can be. As you can see, this is my pile of sandpaper I've used already, just sanding this one side. So I use it. I don't sit here and use a piece of 180 until it's a piece of 1000 grit. Yeah, I've never even heard of carbide sandpaper. I'll have to look into it. I know they're coming a long way with carbides these days. I definitely know about like carbide cutting tools and stuff. I know ceramic and aluminum oxide sandpapers. Yeah, Harbor Freight tools will do that to you sometimes. That's with that belt sander that I was talking about that I caught. It wasn't really the belt sander's fault, but It was a Harbor Freight one. Man, I don't know. You can find fun, and I get what you're saying. Hand sanding sucks. Um, but it can be enjoyable. You just got to find something else to do. Like right now, I'm talking to all y'all, so it's not too bad. If I wasn't talking to all y'all, I'd have the music going or a podcast going or something. I'd find something to kind of focus on besides just the monotony of back and forth sanding, What's up, Kaiser? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, hand sanding or sanding in general, it can be therapeutic. I get it. There's something about the zoning out. Once you've done it enough too, and you don't really have to concentrate, like you know what the goal is, and you can see it, and you're good at knowing what's going on. You're not like really focused on it the whole time. You can kind of just zone out and do whatever. Think about whatever else you got to do. Yeah, and so I've heard of the zirconia for sure. Um, and I do use the ceramic belts on my grinder. They are expensive. You can get a 2-pack of belts for like $3 from Harbor Freight. Aluminum oxide. And these orange ones I use are about $6 or $7 a piece, but they last a lot longer, cut faster, work better. And then this stuff I like. I like the size it is. I don't have to cut it, and I like that it's got the adhesive on it. It's not real cheap, but it is convenient. I actually use it in, this is 320, the same stuff. So I use it in 180 and 320. And then when I start getting up to grits from there, I use just the whole sheets of wet dry 3M sandpaper. I definitely do prefer, well, on my grinder, I prefer Norton. The Norton ceramic, I think they call them Blaze belts. But on my hand sanding paper, I do prefer 3M. So it's just kind of, I don't know. That goes back to the working in the body shops too, and the 3M sandpaper was just always the best. Except for maybe for if you're the wet sanding for color sand and buff. I like McGuire's, but when you start getting up to like 2,000 grits. But yeah, 3M makes good products. Their stuff is always, 3M stuff is always what everyone else is comparing their stuff to. Hey, Indy, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you had a good weekend. Yes, that's exactly true. They use good binders. Grip doesn't fall off when it touches anything. The other thing is when you get cheaper sandpapers, you start getting more inconsistent grit. So there'll be like one little chunk in there that's leaving a deeper scratch than everything else. And 3M does not do that. And I haven't worked in the body shops for a while. I know they've come out with new stuff. I know people have gotten better. Like I know Norton's pretty good. mark it on everything rightfully so. I think, yeah. I mean, from Scotch tape to, I don't even know, everything. Epoxies, all kinds of stuff. No, you don't need to bring it out here. Let's see how it's going when it gets done. I'll figure something out. She's in there cooking, ghetto, so I don't know. Yeah, she saw you. She's cooking and watching something else on the TV. Getting there. Yes. Simon, yeah, kind of. I'm not going like a full on polish, but, oh, smacking the camera. Right now, well, it's almost done, but I had finished it on my machine with 120 grit, and I now am hand sanding it with 180 to get all the 120 scratches out. And then I will get my handle. I'm going to do some work on the handle. I don't know if that'll be today, but, and then when the handle is ready to glue, I will hand sand this again to my final finish, which is going to go something like 180, 320, 600, and then 800, I think. I think I'm going to stop at 800. So it won't be like shiny, full-on polished like a mirror, but it will be a pretty fine finish. And thanks for joining us. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome. That's my shop supervisor, making sure I'm doing it right. So she didn't go back there where y'all could see her and start licking her butt. That is an Akita, Bill. That is my little baby girl. She's almost 10 years old. American Akita. Her name is Nala. Nice. Yeah, I agree with that. I like watching people do stuff too. Green woodcraft and metalwork in the UK. Interesting. I'm not sure I know. I don't understand what green woodcraft is, but I like it. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I just don't understand. Just using wood that's fresh cut or green. Okay, I gotcha. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Yeah, I've been quoting movies apparently tonight. I think both of them were Will Ferrell. Two Rottweiler and a Husky. Worst movie ever. This guy. Didn't even watch it. I definitely like both. I've never had a Rottweiler or a Husky, but definitely cool dogs. I like the bigger dogs. We got two little dogs though, and you know I do like them. They're pretty awesome. The only problem is only problem is my dog does not like the little dogs. We watched that movie not too long ago. Idiocracy. Can't remember. Can't remember if we watched it with some friends online or did we just watch it here. I'm not sure. I think maybe just me and Cola watched it. Yeah. Mr. Not Sure. Right? Yeah, that's the last time I've seen. I don't know if I'll ever watch Young Guns again because the last time I seen that movie was backstage with Ron. So I just don't know if I can watch it again. Still got 128 people in here. Thanks y'all for watching. I do appreciate it. Yes, the blade is already heat treated, and I am just finished sanding it. Like I said, right now I'm trying to get most of the grinder marks out, and then I'm gonna do a good majority of the getting the handle ready before I do the full-on finish sanding, because I tend to scratch it a little bit here and there when I'm fitting up the handle sometimes. And then right before I'm ready to glue the handle, I'll do all the sanding on the blade. And then I'll tape it up real good and hopefully not scratch it while I finish the handle. So here, while you're here, I'll show you. That's what the handle's gonna be. It's black paper micarta with pink G10 liners. Yes, it is. It's a lot of sanding because it is hardened. You can definitely tell the difference after you harden it from before when it's annealed. I did all the shaping um, of it and everything, drilled the holes and all that, and then hardened it. And now I'm doing this. I did all that on other live streams over the last week. I started on this I think about a week ago. I've done it all from the start on live stream on this night. When I get done live streaming, I just set it to the side and I don't work on it anymore until the next time. No, it's not. It's not salmon. It's when I ordered it, they actually called that color bubble gum, which is pretty accurate to what it is. And no, I'm not. I don't know how well it'll show up. This is going to be the pins. 1/8 inch. It's not brass. It's nickel silver. So it's kind of not real shiny right now. But you're only going to see the end of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's red hot. I do brass sometimes. I don't know. I don't. Certain knives, I think brass looks good. I feel like it's almost brass almost has to be with a wood handle. I mean, it obviously doesn't have to be, but it looks good with a wood handle. I do like the silver look. Check out Hackett or Sherwood Sharp Tool Smith from UK and the Shire. I'll have to check that out. I'm not ignoring you, dude. I think I talked about it. I live in Sherwood. Interesting. Tell for someone that doesn't know. Oh, Bill's in the UK too. Um, where is that? North, south, east, west? He might be in like Sherwood, Iowa or something. It's like I used to live not too far away from Glasgow, Montana. Man, if it's ready, I suppose I wouldn't be mad at you if you brought it out here. Should find somewhere to put it. And I'll probably need a Coke too. Well, right on. Right in the middle of England, Sherwood Forest, Robin Hood country. Okay. I don't know as much about England as I should, probably. Alright. I think I hear my food coming. I'm going to mute my sound for just a second, y'all. Oh, here. Yep, she heard me. Hey, I did not ask for it. She told me like 5 times that she would bring it, wanted to bring it. Anything else? Hey, look at that. My brother's going live on YouTube. Alright, we're getting there. I still got a few scratches up here. A little bit there. And a little bit back here. Alright. I got some food. What do we got here? 200. Wow. Guessing you're not from the Sherdo. Lasagna. I'm gonna try to not smack in your ear while I do it. And you can see the dog's interested. Sit. What state's that in? Did I miss something? I don't know if you're asking what state I'm in or. While you sharpening knives, the Indians are studying. Right on. Good for them. Oh, he's asking me. Excuse me. I'm in Kentucky. All right. What are they studying? Maybe I'm studying how to sharpen knives, and I'm not sharpening a knife. So. Yeah. Yep. That's what they say. Funny, since I've been here, I ain't drank no bourbon except for Jim Beam, which is the same bourbon I drank every other state I lived in. Cheap stuff. Mm. It's hot too. I should get some good bourbon. They definitely try to show it off everywhere you go. Yeah, busy studying how to scam grandma. No, thank you. I'm doing good. It's delicious. A bourbon. I mean, she would bring it. It'd be Jim Beam. I think I'm good on that right now. I don't know if y'all can see, but she definitely wants some. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't expect to be on here this long. I was supposed to be done in time to go eat, so that didn't happen. But I'm having fun. I got just enough chat that I can uh, talk about it and keep up with it and not really miss any comments and stuff. So that's perfect. Proper Americans. Man, I don't think you're talking about me. Back up off my food. Well, when I was 11, I had 21 knives. Right on. It's a weird flex, but I gotcha. Yeah, that's funny. I don't think I've ever been called a proper American. Oh, yeah, no, I definitely believe that. I'm sure of that. I think we all have more in common than we think. No doubt there. It's just novelty because English. I do love some of them words y'all use in the UK. I like them. Mostly the bad ones, but everybody likes pancakes. Yeah, yeah. I used to work with this British guy, Um, and anytime I go outside and smoke, he'd have to tell me, "You gonna go suck on a," you know. I'm not exactly sure what steel this is. It's either 80 CRV2 or 1095. Um, when I went and got the piece of metal, I cut the sticker off to make a different knife, so I don't know. I don't know which one it is exactly, but it's one of those two. It's a carbon steel. I guess he don't like the UK. Yes, I did do. I do. I do the heat treat myself, and I already did. This one is already been heat treated. So I got a heat treating oven right behind me that I heated them up in, and then I quenched them in Parks 50 oil. UK women are great. This guy, we got a comedian. Man, there's only so much knife talk. I've just been sitting here sanding for an hour and something, so it's like, yeah, I'm still sanding. Bollocks is a favorite one. Yeah, I like that one. I like, uh, I like how openly y'all just go around using the "see you next Tuesday." That's like one of the worst words you could say here. You guys just go call your best friend that. Um, I don't know. They're all the bad words. I mean, yeah, a lot of people say it every day, but if we don't use it like they do over there, man, you can really offend someone with that word here. I don't think that I don't think it's got the same offensiveness to them over there. I could be wrong. I've never been there, but it certainly seems like they be throwing it out there a lot. The chat is on a roll. Oh, New York. Yeah. Um, the one that I kind of like is Bell End. That's something you ain't never hear anyone say here. I mean, we have our own versions of it, but we don't use it. We don't use that one. He's making it weird. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. One of the reasons I like it is because a lot of people here don't. It takes them a second to understand what you're saying. It's just not common around here. Okay, yeah, yeah. You were telling me that it's lagging. Yeah, I feel like there's way more I should know too, but I can't think of any of them right now. No, I worked with that British guy. He used to tell me all the British slang words. Hmm. Jeb and Brian. I'm not sure this is the best learning experience. Word for drunk. I'm using 180 double D. I'm using this sandpaper right here. 3M Gold. Stick it. I don't know if they call it stick it anymore, but they used to. It's got the adhesive on the back. So that's what I'm using right now. It's the start to the finish. I'm gonna sand this one up to I think 800, but right now I heat treated this knife yesterday and I finished on the grinder with 120, and right now I'm just sanding out the 120 grit scratches with this by hand, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of fitting up and prepping of my handle to glue my handle, and once my handle is ready to glue, I will finish all the hand sanding up to like a 800 grit. So, and thanks for coming in. I don't know that I've seen you in here before. I appreciate you stopping by. You're welcome. I just about got all the scratches sanded out of the side. There's a couple right down here, and I'm sure I got a couple there. I'm probably not going to chase these ones too much. I'll finish them when I do it when I hand sand it for the last time. I'm just now started getting into making my own knives, blacksmithing. Awesome. I do not forge. Um, I make all my knives with stock removal, so I don't do the blacksmithing. I would like to someday. I just don't. I'm not set up for it. I miss the chat's going a little too fast now. We'll just make national sport, huh? Right on, Double D. Thank you. Like I said, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, she'd probably be laying down by now, except for I still got food sitting over here, so that's why she's staring at me like this. I don't know, maybe you can't see her. She's right here looking at me. Hey, you gonna eat that? But no, she's used to it, man. This is uh, something we've done pretty much as long as I've had her. think she is a little bit tired of hanging out here today because we've been out here a lot today. We pretty much came out here right when I woke up and spent quite a few hours out here. Then we went inside for a few, and she was peacefully sleeping on the couch when I made her come back out here with me. So really all I see is a couple little scratches right there. Back to movie quotes. I missed something. Yeah, that's awesome, Double D. It's you'll get it. Patience, man. That's all. Patience and lots of sandpaper. And just know that you're probably gonna mess up. But again, I don't forge. I'm not a blacksmith, so I don't do that. But I'm sure it's like everything else. You know, screw some stuff up while you're working on it. That's how you learn. I don't know what movie y'all are talking about. Elaborate. What? Like what? Them scary black ones? Is that what you've been building? I'm interested. Well, apparently we watched it. Oh yeah, yeah. I do kind of remember that one. Yeah, I'm curious. Curious what you're building. Yeah, she got a bite. She's the floor is wet from her drooling on it. That was really good, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, she got a bite. Man, you quit sanding for a second and everyone leaves. Because they like watching manual labor. No, it's not hot here. I was eating and the food was hot. It's not cold either. It was somewhere around 50 degrees today, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. And let's see, in here right now, I have a thermometer right here. I can tell you what it is. about 57 in here right now. Oh no, that depends. Sometimes watching people work is as painful as doing it, depending on what they're doing. Yeah, it's pretty good in here, especially this. It's just enough work here to keep you warm. Yeah, that's not true. It's all that slaving in the kitchen. All right. No, you're not getting any more of my food. Uh-oh, sounds like I got more projects. What are you about to do? I think that might mean you're leaving. 50 Fahrenheit is about 10 degrees Celsius. Definitely warmer than here right now. Was 4.5 Celsius when I last looked in the workshop. Okay. So that's got to be in the 40s, I guess. Yeah, I think he did. Only thing I know about Celsius is 0 is freezing. And I learned today, I think it's, I think I remember, minus 40 Celsius is minus 40 Fahrenheit. Well, the belt grinder in the background is a 1 by 30 inch. It's the brand, it's a Toolker, Toolker, 1 by 30. You can get them on Amazon, they're not very cheap. No, the holes in my pants are actually from the wood stove at the old house. It's variable speed. It's reversible. But for about the same price, you can now get a grinder from Grizzly. That is, I think, like a 2 by 48 or something, which can be pretty easily converted to run 2 by 72, which is the most common. Definitely the most common used in knife making. And if I was buying a grinder today, I would probably buy that one. I bought this one about a month before the Grizzly one came out. I'm kind of wished I would have held off a little. It's very nice. I do like it. But a 2-inch. Back up. You're not getting my food. 2x72 is the most common belt size. And Grizzly makes one that I believe is a 2-inch. I think it's 2x48 or something like that, but with a couple, or it might even be longer. It might be 2x80 something. I forget what it is, but with a couple little modifications, you can run 2x72 belts. Thank you, Brian. You are slow. Yeah. Yeah, 72. I mean, I do like this grinder I got. 1x30 with the variable speed. I mean, I had a Harbor Freight 1x30 inch, and I used it for a long time. And then I dropped one and broke it and bought another one, and then I eventually got this one. But I do think if I was doing it again, I would at least seriously look at the Grizzly. Yeah, no problem. I missed it. I don't know if you did. Alright, so here's what we got. Let's see. Yeah, that's the side I was just sanding. So now we're sanded up to 180 on both sides. Of course, you always see some scratches. Like I got a couple right there I see now. Once you start moving it around in the light, you see some more scratches. So, but that's where I'm going to stop for now before I'll work on the handles next. So. Thank you, Double D. I appreciate it. Let's see, how long have we been going? An hour and 40 minutes. There's what's gonna be my handles. Let's see. When do you normally go live? Man, that is a good question. I try to go live in the evenings. Usually it's not this late. I guess the answer to that is I don't have a set time. Like today I went live in the afternoon, and then again now. I've been trying to go every day in the evenings, somewhere between 5 and, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 to 8. I try to do it, and it's almost 11 o'clock right now, so I wish I had a better answer or a better schedule or more consistent. Looks mint. Thank you. Why the pink for the handle? Why not? Yeah, I know what chicks like. This is what I was asked for. So it's really, I mean, it seems like it's a lot of pink, but when it gets put together, it's just going to be 2 little stripes. Because most of the pink is going to be glued to the knife So all you're gonna see is a little strip of I'm about to call it a night. Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna do that here in a minute too. I might do just a few more minutes, but just kind of get the rest of my parts ready maybe. I thought about doing some other things with it to show more pink on the outside, but this is the way I decided to do it. So I've also got some pink Kydex for some sheets in the future. So here, let's, you can see, can you see? Yeah, you can see I got all the glue hanging out, extra glue hanging out on the edges here and all that. So I'll trim that off. I'm gonna cut a couple pins, and then I'll square my handles up and get ready to drill holes and stuff, and I'll do that tomorrow. But we'll get them ready to drill the holes tomorrow today. So we'll go over here. This machine's pretty loud. Have a good night, Simon. So my pins, they need to be, you stay away from that food. Somewhere about that long. It's gonna be loud. Okay, there's my pins. Nolan, get out of here. Come on. Get out of there. Just kind of clean these edges up a little bit. Yes, she is. She didn't get it, but she definitely guarding it for me. So where's my little Allen wrench for my getting just messy enough around here that I can't find stuff. I hate the way that G10 smells. It's like my chat's kind of froze up here on the phone. The phone I'm watching on. I don't see that opportunists comment on there. There it is. I have to put this little extension on here to grind my bevels on the bigger blade knives. Now I want my table up right next to the platen, the flat part. I need to take this little extension off. Interesting. So that one came through, Brian, but the comment before it isn't showing up on the phone that I'm filming from. No, it was actually after you said like and subscribe, it was Simon saying opportunists dogs are. Might have been an old comment or something and came through late. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Something's weird. I'll square up this table. Got 130 people again. It was dwindling down. Y'all should hit that like button. Again, since I know people are coming in and out all the time. This is what I'm working on. This is going to be a kitchen knife. I got it all shaped and holes drilled and hand sanded. Well, started hand sanding it, heat treated. And now I'm working on the handles a little bit. They're going to go like that, mostly black with pink liners. Right now I'm just squaring them up. And I am going to stop here in a second. It's getting late. I've been on for almost 2 hours. So we'll do just a little more. I got one more light to turn on. Did it cut out there for a second? I looked over, it said you're live, which means it cut out. Which is a bummer. This machine doesn't go well with live streaming. This really isn't that important of a step. I just like to square them up. It's just easier to hold it in the vise when I'm drilling holes and stuff if I got it even on the edges. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. All right, now it's not got glue on the edge. You can kind of see a little better what it's going to look like. Just a little sliver of pink there. Oh, I actually did not give her lasagna. I gave her a piece of the garlic bread. So that's what I gave her. So yeah. Somewhere I've got a little C-clamp. Looking for C-clamps a lot lately. It's a little tiny one. by folders and index. Yeah, for a second there I thought you were talking about why is the Windex out here, but You weren't. I just gave it away. Alright, give me just 1 second to find this clamp. So annoying because I know I saw this little C-clamp just yesterday. Oh well. I'm looking for a little clamp that I use to hold this. No, I'm not on camera. I use it to hold this on here while I drill my holes. I'm gonna try to just use this. Something like that. So anyway, I think it's been 2 hours. I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I will get back to this tomorrow. It does kind of suck. I got a bunch of people watching, but it's getting late. My dog's over it. And if I get into this next step, it's another hour probably. So y'all have a good one. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Try to come back tomorrow. Gabe Bethel. Thanks for coming by, man. So, all right, y'all have a good one. I hope some of y'all come back tomorrow and watch, and we'll keep going. So, take it easy.